What's up, Brews and Brewdettes? It's the Pico Dudes. We're gonna show you how we rack into a serving keg today. So before we start, I've got some Star Stand in a glass bottle. I've got my racking wand. This is the one that does not have a tip on it. My brew keg back here, just pull it out of my brew bag where it's been fermenting, and a serving keg. Now make sure you've cleaned everything thoroughly. PBW, followed up with a Star Sand rinse, and make sure that everything's ready to go, your racking wand, everything else. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop off the top, either your Pico Firm or just your fermentation top that was on top of your brew keg. This was a super vigorous brew. As you can see, we had a lot of krausen buildup, and there's not a lot of headspace in these brew kegs to fit that. So it will come out those umbrella valves at the top. I'm gonna give everything a little quick spray of Star Sand to make sure it stays clean. Also on top of my fermentation keg, on top of my hose here that we're gonna use, and then we will hook up the PicoBrew itself. So this is the hose that you get with a Pico C. It only fits on this port right here, and it's actually got a piece that blocks off that blowout so that we can get a great pressure in there. Then I'm simply going to insert this down near the bottom of this serving keg. All right, so before we finish hooking everything up, we want to make sure that we clear out this drain line. So we're going to go into our system, to the utilities. We're going to select rack beer. We're going to start a flush. Mine's been pre-drained, so there shouldn't be anything come out, but you'll want a bucket or something in case you have water or liquid in there. You'll hit done when you're done. Now you're going to remove that fermentation cap we took off. Keep in mind, everything's been pre-sanitized. I'm not going through that step, the keg, the hoses. We're going to take this, make sure our connections are staying clean. We're going to take this gray hose from the PicoBrew and put it into your in port. We will take your racking hose and put it on the out port. And you want to make sure those are down because you need a good seal to create that pressure. We're going to hit continue. We have connected our hoses. Continue. It's trying to do another flush piece, but we're good. We're going to hit start transfer. And you see right there, here comes the beer. So you'll simply run this until you stop getting any beer out of this. Very, very rarely you can overflow your keg. If you see that start to happen, you want to hit done right away. It will still push a little bit more out because it takes a minute for that pressure to let off. So you'll need to be prepared to clean some of that up, but that's a very rare occurrence. And then you can pop this off and then just use vacuum to try and drop that level back down so it's just under the lid. And that's it. We'll show you how to pressurize it next.